Where was I up to? Can you remember what I was talking about? You've lost it, haven't you? Oh, that's right, well done. Can you see there's a point to this? The point's this. Most of the people, most of the time, aren't listening to you. I'm going to endeavour to give you some sales tips and some killer questions during this. So it's not just about, here's the calendars. It's about what business is about. I'll also give you the secrets to happiness and the purpose of life. I have worked it all out. So, yeah, I was brought up in Ashton, and I was going to become a psychologist. I did a degree in psychology, and I did 12 months in a psychiatric hospital. I mean, not as a patient, I was, so working. But I always felt like saying, oh, pull yourself together, you wimp. Well, if you don't have proper empathy, you can't do the job, can you? So I went to Procter & Gamble, and I joined Procter & Gamble, and I was a salesman. I was Salesman of the Year. I basically filled people's warehouses so full of Daz they couldn't buy any Persil. That was my job. And then I thought there was more to life than that, so I went into advertising. And I set up an advertising agency in Leeds called Advertising Principles in 1986. And we went from billings of 0 to billings of 48 million in 16 consecutive years of growth. From naught, and my wife thinking up the name, to 150 people. And the thing I was always interested in is how to influence and persuade people, how to get people to become clients. And that's the bit I'd like to add something to in this 2 hours. I've got some hot leads if somebody wants them, of people who want to buy your product. I'll tell you about the perfect business. I'll give you the killer questions when I start. So, what was I up to? Can you remember? Yeah, before that, can you remember? You've lost it already, haven't you? Don't worry. So, yeah, I set up this business, and then I had an epiphany. I've been doing it for 15 years, and I was in a meeting with McCain's Frozen Chips. You know McCain's? They're in Scarborough. And I was in this meeting, and I was faking sincerity. Have you ever tried to do that? And this young product manager, she leaned over to me, and she said, it's an exciting time for frozen chips, isn't it? And I thought, no. No, it's not. It's not exciting at all. I don't want to do this anymore. And I got a speeding ticket that night driving home. I thought, I don't want to do this anymore. What I want to do is be a professional speaker, really.